Someone set fire to rainbow flags outside of a Harlem gay bar. This is the second time someone lit the pride flags on fire outside of the Alibi Lounge just before 1 o'clock this morning. New video shows charred pieces of the flag on the ground outside of the bar. This happened just a little more than a month after a man was caught on camera setting 2 flags on fire. Same place. Someone in the community donated 2 massive rainbow flags to the bar to replace them, and now one of those has gone up in flames as well.
It's difficult to think that it will happen again so soon, or it will happen again, period. It was a lesson for everyone that, you know, that there was no place for hate, especially not in Harlem, and then it happens again.
The bar's owner says no one saw the vandal in action, but a passerby noticed the burning flag and ran in to alert the staff. He's hoping once police are able to access the surveillance video later on today, they're going to know exactly for whom they are looking.
This morning, pride flags have been burned outside a Harlem gay bar for the second time in just over a month. The owner of the Alibi Lounge posted this photo on Instagram, and you may remember 2 rainbow flags were set on fire in that very spot the night before Pride Month officially started. Fortunately, nobody was hurt in either case. The bar's owner says he just can't believe anybody would do this.
I have no words. I have no words. We really thought that, you know, it was over. Whoever did it, I mean, it was a lesson for everyone that, you know, that there was no place for hate anywhere, especially not in Harlem.
Last month, police did release this surveillance video of the suspect. That person is still on the loose.
6:05, another pride flag was burned outside an LGBTQ bar in Manhattan just a few weeks after an identical incident. The flag set on fire at the Alibi Lounge in Harlem. It happened around midnight on Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard. This is the second time a pride flag was burned at the bar this year. The same thing happened back in May. Officials said at that time that this man burned the flag while people were inside. The owner of the bar says he's shocked that they were targeted again.
Needless to say that we have lost words. We're in shock. It's difficult to think that it will happen again so soon, or it will happen again, period. And tonight, I have to say that we're all very sad about the situation.
There were no injuries reported in this flag burning incident or the previous one.
Someone has set a rainbow flag at the entrance of a gay bar on fire.
It happened overnight at the Alibi Lounge, and that's where we find Fox 5's Robert Moses with the latest. Good morning, Robert.
Suki and Jen, good morning to you. I was just talking with the owner of this bar, and he tells me that a passerby told one of the bartenders inside about this incident, and that bartender came out here and stomped the fire out. Right now, police are not saying if they believe these 2 incidents are related, but the similarities are hard to miss. Of course, the same bar at around the same time of day. A pride flag lays now in a heap of ash outside of the Alibi Lounge on Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard. It was donated after the first incident a little more than a month ago, right around 5 weeks or so ago. The owner tells us that a worker called him early this morning to tell him about this most recent burning. Now, back on May 31st, surveillance video caught a man setting fire to 2 pride flags at the entrance here. He was never caught, and so the question is, could he be responsible for this incident? At this point, we don't know. But for the owner, his first reaction to this was, not again.
I have no words. I have no words. We really thought that, you know, it was over. Whoever did it, I mean, it was a lesson for everyone that, you know, that there was no place for hate anywhere, especially not in Harlem, and then it happens again.
And this is a live look inside of the Alibi Lounge, and you can see there's a police officer inside. They've been coming and going throughout the morning, looking for any additional evidence inside, taking pictures. This investigation is only just beginning. They're looking into whether this could be connected to that first incident back on May 31st. Luckily, no one injured in either case, but the owner tells us he really wants the perpetrator or perpetrators to be caught and for police to make an example of him or them. And that is the latest live from Harlem this morning. Suki and Jen, back to you.
All right, thank you, Robert.